Hello, loves. Please listen to this particular narrative to the end.
So I saw this picture you're seeing here, talking about how Bola Ahmed Tinubu's daughter, look how young this girl is, bought a house in New York for $2.1 billion, right? And Nigerians, obviously, who posted this, showed the net worth of Ghanaian presidents to be $500,000. Now they said the Ghana president would be begging Tinubu's daughter for money low-key, and they laughed, ha ha ha, laughter emoji.
Guys, some soldiers in Nigeria earn 100,000 naira, which is about 640 Ghana cedis. And some earn 150,000 naira, which is just close to 1,000 Ghana cedis, less than 1,000 Ghana cedis. Whilst Ghanaian soldiers are earning, as to us, as low as 3,000 Ghana cedis. And even that, we believe it is not enough. Remember that that is the average earning of a soldier, like the foot soldiers, like the very young ones. The older one, I mean the higher ranked ones, and way more than that. So if we have a president who will prefer to travel economy and use taxpayers' money to develop our schools, to pay better salaries to civil servants, is that not something we should be rejoicing about? Nigerians who claim that Ghanaians are weak are parading themselves around proud of a president who owns multiple private jets. Yet, civil servants earn minor.
According to Ghana Web, average soldiers earn up to 3,000 Ghana cedi. I can't convert them to naira. It becomes in 441,000 naira. I can't shock.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I saw this video on Ace. I saw this very video on his channel. Let me be specific, TikTok, and I decided to come share it with you guys because I really want to know your thoughts about this very video. So you see what these Nigerians are doing, right? I don't know why they always start, looking for trouble. Yeah, they always start looking for Ghanaians trouble. When everybody is just on his own jeje, then they will just come and say some trash. Can you imagine Nigerians comparing President John Dramani Mahama to Tinubu's daughter? These people are crazy. I'm telling you, these people are crazy. I've never seen people who don't think before they do something. Later they will come and be saying, oh, had I known, I wouldn't have said this, blah 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 blah. Guys, you will not understand what I'm saying until you check this video out. Well, let's get right into it in order for you to have a better understanding.
So I saw this picture you're seeing here, talking about how Bola Ahmed Tinubu's daughter, look how young this girl is, bought a house in New York for $2.1 billion, right? And Nigerians, obviously, who posted this, showed the net worth of Ghanaian presidents to be $500,000. Now they said the Ghana president would be begging Tinubu's daughter for money low-key, and they laughed, ha ha ha, laughter emoji. Oh God! You know why I'm laughing? Nigerians will think I'm laughing with them. You know why I'm laughing? Ghanaians, come together. Come, let's laugh. Does anybody remember when I made a video in saying that Nigeria has no right to run these 30 days rant on bad governance? Did anybody see that video? Go to my page, you'll see that video. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you people something. Nigerians, these are a bunch of imbeciles. When I told you, see, don't be shocked. I told you, don't be shocked. A lot of people are beginning to tag me in certain videos, right? Why? Because they saw the truth in the things about. I'm the one that explains to other African countries what Nigerians are made up of, and the reason Nigerians are the way they are. I told you people that 3 out of 4 Nigerians have mental disorder. 3 out of 4 Nigerians are imbeciles, right? That's what I postulated. I showed you people, it's a psychiatric observation. It's not me trying to profane Nigerians. All right, that's why someone like Kemi Bandelok does not want to have anything to do with Nigerians. She doesn't want to associate with them, right? Exactly. Good. Now tell me something. Make this make sense to me. The daughter of the man that is stealing from you people is splashing your money that was collectively stolen. Oh God! And you people are hailing her. You see why Nigerians are cursed. You see why they are imbeciles, right? You see. That's why I told you people that Tinubu is the most deserved president for Nigeria. You see, Nigerian victimization, the problem of Nigeria is still on the way. It's still breeding, it's still pushing up. What will happen to Nigerians? What will happen to them? See, other countries will hear of it. Mark my word. It has not started. What will happen to Nigerians? Other countries will hear of it and their ears will tingle. If it doesn't happen to Nigeria, no, see, what is happening to Nigeria right now? I talked about it since 2016. What I'm telling you right now, go and write it down.
Guys, I be when I don't see with your eye. Can you imagine somebody would just wake up one morning and be like, oh, let me compare Tinubu's daughter to the president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama? Why? Why would you do that? Don't you know that knowledge is power? The knowledge this man have is more than the money you guys are comparing with. And by the way, you've shown your foolishness. Yes, because that money the lady is using buying house in New York or whatever, the USA, is your money. It's your money. Guys, I'm sorry. It's your money. And you are there praising her on top of that money. What you will not deserve. Instead of you to even come and be blaming her, that small girl like this, look at what they do. Meanwhile, we in Nigeria, we need money. You know, we are hungry in Nigeria and you are there spending that money, that amount of money as young as you are, buying a house of how much? How much did they ever say? 2 point something million. Oh my God. See, you guys don't get sense. Yeah, in this video, now I've realized. Yes, I've come to realize, what should I say? I've come to believe that Nigerians, most of you don't have sense. Well, I have another video of a Ghanaian lady defending, a similar video of a Ghanaian lady defending her country, right? This very lady lived in Nigeria and now currently living in Ghana, but she is a full, like 100% Ghanaian, guys. Let's get right into the video. She have a lot to tell us. And, you know, I always bring video that will educate you and also change people when they think well. Yeah, it will change their mindset of thinking negative about Ghana, because Ghanaians are peaceful, Ghanaians are calm people, they are contented with the little they have. Guys, let's get right into it and I will be right back. So according to the title of this very video we're about to check, it said Nigerians need mind overhauling and start thinking like Ghanaians. For those of you who don't know what overhauling means, you guys, they have to change your mindset. They have to, you know, reset your brain so you guys can start thinking like Ghanaians. Now, I believe now, after watching this video, I believe that you need that. You need that. You need it even more than anybody. Of course, you do. Guys, let's get right into it and I'll be right back.
Hello, loves. This is Sally again. And please listen to this particular narrative to the end, okay? I like to attend live shows, TikTok lives of content creators like myself, where we discuss Ghana, Niger, issues. Yeah. And 2 days ago, I attended a live where a Nigerian guy told me that we are poor and that Ghana is very poor. And that there was a time he sat in an economic class flight with our president, John Dramani Mahama. Even though I know he was lying, let's assume it's true, okay? And he also mentioned the fact that our presidency or our president do not own a private jet and that we amount to nothing. For me, raised in Ghana, it was a good news for me, because then if my president is not parading himself in private jets whilst his citizens suffer in abject poverty, I am happy. If my president is not using taxpayers' money to enrich himself with presidential jets, personal jets, and he can build hostels, pay public servants proper, I'm excited. So my dear brothers and sisters from Nigeria, take a look at this video.
Ghana soldier salary versus Nigeria soldier salary. It will shock you. I'm telling you, it will shock you. According to Ghana Web, average soldiers earn up to 3,000 Ghana cedi. I can't come back to Naira. It can't become 441,000 Naira. I can't shock. And that's what it's supposed to be. You know too much. What in the pay Ghanaians, Ghana soldiers, not too much. Because these are people where you go mission now, go here say don't buy. You know, come back. So that's what the children really get. They're supposed to pay them well. They're supposed to enjoy themselves. Their family is supposed to enjoy them. Because some of this army, soldier guys, if they buy now, that's the end. The next story we're going to hear about their family now, 000. So they're supposed now when they alive, enjoy their life because their time not too long. I tell you, soldier man where you see today now, if he just say don't go Zampara, you don't come back. That's what they're going to be. So now don't see them. Now then they pay them about 441,000 naira. So I convert and what they didn't give me. Go on. The Nigerian soldiers where we will be giant of Africa.
This is sad.
Our governments come they pay our soldiers. Some of them are 150,000 naira. Yeah, some of them are 100,000 naira. Gallant soldiers.
Guys, some soldiers in Nigeria earn 100,000 naira, which is about 640 Ghana cedis. And some earn 150,000 naira, which is just close to 1,000 Ghana cedis, less than 1,000 Ghana cedis.
And they are alive.
Whilst Ghanaian soldiers are earning to us as low as 3,000 Ghana cedis. And even that, we believe it is not enough. Remember that that is the average earning of a soldier, like the foot soldiers, like the very young ones. The older one, I mean, the higher ranked ones, and way more than that.
Hey.
So if we have a president who will prefer to travel economy and use taxpayers' money to develop our schools, to pay better salaries to civil servants, is that not something we should be rejoicing about?
Of course.
Nigerians who claim that Ghanaians are weak are parading themselves around proud of a president who owns multiple private jets. Yet, civil servants earn micro, peanuts. And yet, you're roaming around calling Ghanaians poor. Who is poorer?
Who is poorer? Such a good question. Please, let me know in the comment section, Nigerians. Who is poorer between Ghana and Nigeria? After watching this video, who is poorer? Hey, when I got to know how much they pay my sister, because my elder sister is police. Yeah, she's a police officer in Nigeria. When I got to know how much she's being paid, I'd be like, oh, really? And the worst people who get the worst pay are teachers. Guys, I'm sorry. They are teachers, because my elder sister is also a teacher. This is very, 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 very sad. It is very sad indeed. Now, I love the fact that Nigerians are realizing that Ghanaian uniform men are being paid much more than them. And I saw a video of Nigerian police protesting, right? They are protesting that that they are paying them below what they should be paid. And I believe it's all because of these videos that have been circulating around the internet that is making them think that way. Yes. But instead of us, Nigerians, come out and talk about things like this, so the government will see reasons to increase our armed forces salaries. But we are there talking and comparing ourselves with a country that we are not even up to their, their neck. When you are comparing how tall the country is. Yeah, Ghana. You can never compare yourself to Ghana. Ghana, they've gone already and you guys are backward. What is that thing that you're going to compare yourself with Ghana? Tell me, is it electricity? They get and pass you. Is it jollof rice? Is it economy? Name it. What is it? What is it, bro, sis? What is your problem? Why can't you leave this country alone and focus on your problem? Yeah, focus on your problem. You guys have a lot of problems in Nigeria. Why can't you focus on it and leave Ghana alone? Why? Now they want us to leave their country because of the bad character we are bringing from Nigeria to Ghana. We want to come and spoil the generation coming up now, right? Now they are saying, no. We don't want to accept that anymore. You guys can go back to your country and continue your act. Nobody is telling you not to do whatever you are doing, but don't do it in Ghana. Go back to your country and do it. So long as your country, I mean, yeah, they accept it. Who are they to stop you from doing it? It's becoming too much. When it wasn't this worse, they were still accommodating you. The last 3 years, have you heard a Ghanaian, asking Nigerians to go? But they've gotten it here. Like, they want you guys to go. They want you guys to go. I always say it in my video that when I'm being asked, I mean, when Nigerians are being asked to leave, see, I have to pack my bags and go just for them to have their peace. Yes. Just for them to have their peace. I will go. So why don't you have that same mindset if you claim you love Ghanaians? Yeah, but yet you claim you love Ghanaians and you don't want them to have their peace. That peace that you are here for. Instead of you to come and maintain it, but you are here spoiling everything for us. Guys, this is too much. Today, tomorrow, and forever, I stand with Ghanaians. Anything they want to do with us, I stand with them. If today they ask us to leave, I will go. I will go. Well, I'm not going to be happy, but I have no choice but to go just for them to have their peace of mind. That's just the truth. Guys, everything that has a beginning also has an end. I've come to the end of my video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do also like, subscribe to the channel, share this video to as many as out there. I believe they will watch and learn from it. I love you always. Bye.